So I know this is a different angle. I am using my iPhone to record this because of what happened to my camera. So hopefully you guys can stick through it until I get a new camera. And the new camera that I'm gonna get is gonna be amazing. So look forward to that. Anyways though, what's going on you guys? It is Casper and I am back with another storytime video. Now if you guys haven't seen the last one, make sure to hit the link below in the description to get a link to that one. It's not really tied into it, it's just, you know, if you guys want to see it. It's the first time I ever smoked weed, so if you are interested, links in the description below. So for this one, for this story time, I want to tell you guys the first time I ever got into a fight. Now the reason why I'm telling you guys the story time is because since my camera stopped working, I couldn't record any footage at Laughlin. The only way I recorded something was through my homie's phone. And the clips, well, we're not really too sure about them. We're kind of iffy about the clips and stuff like that because they're not really that interesting as they should have been, because honestly Laughlin was pretty lit and we did some funny things, but the camera wasn't out when we did those funny things. So yeah, but besides that, when we came back, we recorded a little writing sesh. It was mostly just little jokes between us, so I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that. I am probably gonna upload it just because I want to try vlogging more and just being more on my BMX, because that's something that I like doing. And if I could make videos while riding, then that's just even better for me. Anyways though, so let's get to the story time because I don't want to make this a long video. So the first time I ever got into a fight. So let me take you guys back to 3rd grade. Now it was 3rd grade. It was like, I want to say around the time where it was kind of getting hot. I remember because I wasn't wearing a sweater that day. So it was around the time where it was kind of getting hot. It was like the warmer days, probably like spring or something. So this all started because of this game called Foursquares. If you guys don't know what Foursquares is, it's basically a game in where there's 4 squares. It's one big square and then it's divided into 4s. So there's 4 squares and then there's 4 players. Now those 4 players each individually get their own square, and it's like kind of like handball and tennis mixed together. That's what I always called it. Basically, it's the ball from handball and it's the rules from tennis. So what you do is you smack the handball into another player's square, and if the player doesn't hit it back or hits it back in a way where it gets out or just misses it completely, then they're out. At least that's how I remember. That's how I remember the rules. I'm not too sure on it because it's been so long since I played it. So just stick with me. So this game, I went a while with playing this game. All elementary, I went a while with playing different types of games. So like for a bit I played handball. For a bit I played Foursquares. For a bit I just played basketball, played kickball. It was a whole bunch of like, I'll play this for like this amount of time and then play this for this amount of time. So we were playing Foursquares. It was me and this one dude that I'm gonna call DeMarcus. Now DeMarcus, just because it's relevant to the story, not really that, you know, I care or not, but just because it's relevant to the story, DeMarcus is black. So it was me, DeMarcus, and a few other players and friends that I had at the time. So we were playing Foursquares, and I was up, but then I lost, you know, because I'm trash at everything I do. So I lost and I got out. He also lost and he got out after I got out, so he was behind me, because there's a line, there's like a line of people waiting to play for the next turn for someone to get out, which is how we would do. We would rotate it consistently so everybody could play. So I was all the way in the back of the line, and then he lost, so he was in the back of the line too. So it was me in front of him and me in front of him and him back of me. So it got to the point where we were heading to the front of the line, and for some reason this dude didn't want to wait. That was the constant I guess issue with elementary and just the patience of people. For some reason this dude did not want to wait his turn. He wanted to cut me, and he was just crying to not crying literally, but like just he wanted to be first than me. Now me and DeMarcus had history before then. Basically, he's one of those kids where, I don't know if you guys have ever had this in your life, but I have multiple occasions. He's those kids where like for a little bit of time you guys hate each other, like you hate each other's guts, but then for another little bit of time you guys are like down and you guys kick it and you guys are homies and stuff like that. I've had that type of friendship on multiple occasions where for a minute we're like we hate each other's guts, and then for another minute we're like friends and we're homies and we hang out and stuff like that. So he was basically like a rival, I guess you could say, in a way that at times, like I said, we were cool and at times we weren't. So he was a rival. I don't know why, don't remember why. He was just a rival that I had on some villain, superhero, whatever you want to call it type shit. So that's how I always see my life, by the way, in elementary. I swear that was a superhero, fucking dumb. So he wanted to cut me. he wanted to cut me because he just didn't want to wait. He didn't want to see me go first. So he wanted to cut me, and of course, I wasn't down with that. I was like, bro, like, wait your turn. You get me? I was also a little prick at times. I'm not gonna lie. People, like, if you were to lose focus and you didn't know, like, you just stopped paying attention as to where you were in line, best believe I'm cutting you, because pay attention. So yeah, I was a little prick too. So I'm not gonna say I was like innocent when it came to this. But yeah, for some reason he just wanted to cut me at the time. I don't know why. Usually I do it when it's low key, but for some reason he just did it blatantly. Now the kids in that we were playing with, my friends, his friends, whatever, they know that we were constantly biting each other's heads off. So they let us play. Two people got out and let us play, which is really cool of them, by the way. Props to them. So they let us play so they could avoid us getting in trouble. And then the coaches, which is the security, we call them coaches. So the coaches won't get us in trouble and make us stop playing. So they let us play. So we started playing or whatever, and after a while of playing, he got out. Now, again, this is based off of pure memory because, it's been a while, so stick with me. So he gets out, and again, this dude was just being really hesitant to do anything he had to do. So he got out, but he didn't want to, like get out of the game. Like, he missed the ball or hit it out. I don't remember what happened, but he just basically, he got out. He lost, but he didn't want to leave. I got mad at this point because, like, first you want to cut me, and then now you just don't want to follow the rules. Like, what's up with you? So I got mad, went up to him, got in his face, told him, bro, get out, like, you lost, get out, like, you lost. I was impatient, like I said, I was impatient too. So, our anger just clashed into each other. I grabbed the ball and snatched it out of his hand, and he just full force just goes for me, like, no hesitation, no thought about it. Like, he just dives and goes for me. So we're on the floor, we're fucking rumbling and shit, and like, it was like those fights where it's not really punches being made. It's just more or less like I was grabbing him, he was grabbing me. I was fucking slapping him, he was slapping me. Like, it wasn't no punches and blood. And so we kept doing that for a cool minute, and they kept trying to break us up, but they couldn't. And so they had to call the coaches. Before they broke us up, he kind of like scratched me in the back of my neck. Why did I scratch myself? What the fuck? So he scratched me in the back of my neck. And it wasn't a scratch that hurt. It was more or less like the one that I just did to myself because I'm an idiot. It was those like that you felt it, but it didn't hurt. It doesn't hurt, right? But me being me, the little fucking like not even sentimental, kind of sentimental. So with the mix of embarrassment, because my crush is there. I remember my crush being there. The mix of embarrassment, along with the mix of anger, along with the mix of not wanting to get my ass beat when I got home, I cried. Now, it wasn't a cry where it was like 100% real. It was more or less a cry where I just didn't want to get my ass beat over everything. I didn't want to get my ass beat, and I didn't want to get in trouble. So I started faking it. I was saying he scratched me, he started it, yada yada yada. And so the coaches believed it, by the way, because I'm just that good of an actor. Like, where's my Grammy at? So the coaches believed it, and so we started heading to the principal's office. Once we got there, he, I guess, just thought, you know what, I should cry too. And so he started crying as soon as we got there. Now, I don't know if his was real or, again, if he was trying to do what I was trying to do and not get his ass beat when he got home. But we were in the principal's office, both of us crying our eyes out just because we didn't want, well, I didn't want to get my ass beat. And, again, because of a mix of embarrassment and stuff. Like, my crush was there. Like, come on. This was the most, I don't want to say, it was cringy, but at the same time, it was smart. Like, it was a smart play, you get me? But it was just so cringy because I looked at him crying, and while he was crying, we made eye contact because he was sitting across from me. And I looked at him crying, and I said, I'm sorry. Exactly like that. Facial expression and everything. Just imagine like tears falling, okay? I said that. He looked at me dead in the eye and started crying way more than he was. I'm talking about like just started crying his eyes out way more, like on some Niagara Falls type shit. He said it back. He's like, I'm so sorry. He just started crying so hard, like if I just killed someone. And so I was kind of confused, honestly, to be honest with you. I was like, damn, bro, it's not that serious. We said sorry to each other. We fixed things before we went in there because, again, we did not want to get our ass beat when we got home. So we fixed stuff and whatever. We couldn't get near each other because, they didn't want us to. But we were just like, said sorry from afar. You feel me? We were grown up about it. All right, we're grown. Okay, we're grown. The principal calls us in and we go in there. Mind you, the principal is just 3rd grade. This principal does not give a fuck. Alright, she honestly doesn't care. She just wants to get shit done. She wants to go on with her day, dealing with all the bullshit. And so she's like, okay, what happened? We tell her whatever. We tell her everything that happened, and we also told that we fixed things already. That I said sorry. He said sorry back, whatever, yada yada. But of course, they still called our parents and let our parents know. So I got home and got my ass beat, and I'm pretty sure he got home and got his ass beat. Now the reason why I told you guys his race and why I said he was black was because it ties up to this. Cause I was telling this story earlier, like to myself, because I like knowing what I'm gonna tell you guys before I do it, so it won't be like complete gibber jabberish, because I know I get off topic a lot. He got suspended for 3 days. Mind you, of course, I did lie and I acted like it hurt a lot with his scratch, whatever that he gave me. I did cry and all that stuff, so that kind of added to it. But it's weird because he got 3 day suspension and nothing happened to me. Nothing. Like, I got out of the principal office scotch free. Like, I'm telling you, nothing happened to me. Just got out, dipped from the principal's office. Only thing that happened was I got home, got the lecture, got my ass beat, and that was it. Right? Him, I'm pretty sure he that shit too, but on top of it was a suspension. Now, suspensions aren't that serious when you're in 3rd grade, but your parents make it seem like it's the most serious shit that has ever happened to you because it stays on your permanent record when that's just a whole bunch of bullshit. And so, yeah, so I don't know if it had anything to do with race or because he was probably a bad kid and he's been in there multiple occasions. Like I said, the principal office is a scary place when you're 3rd grade. Like, you swear you're about to go to jail, but it's not that serious. And then I had never personally have been there. I wasn't really a bad kid because, like I said, I didn't want to get my ass handed to me. So I wasn't a bad kid in like elementary per se until like 5th grade. But so I was never really in there. So when I went in there, I was scared, beyond scared straight type of shit.
Alright. So what y'all little bitch ass in here for?
I just remember that clip from fucking the Lawyer Squad. It's funny as fuck. So I was scared as fuck. But he left with a 3 day suspension and I left with nothing. I left scotch free. And I remember seeing him when it was the 2nd day of his suspension, and I seen him getting out of a car with his mom heading to the principal's office, and he just like, he looked at me and I was like, oh shit. I was like, what's up, DeMarcus? I think I named him DeMarcus. Did I name him DeMarcus? I named him DeMarcus. Oh shit. I was like, what's up, DeMarcus, and stuff like that. But I was getting water, and the way the school was set up, my elementary school, is like basically I was up here and shit, like getting the water, and then he was like down here, like in the street, because it was like a little high. I don't know, it was like, it's weird. It's weird to explain. It was like a wall. It was like a wall, and then on top is like a walkway where it's like the bathrooms, and then it's like the water fountain or whatever, and this is like where you answer and shit. I don't know, it's weird as fuck. And he was walking to the principal's office, and I was just like, oh shit, what's up, DeMarcus? Because like I said, we squashed it. We said sorry to each other when we were crying like little pussies, and so we squashed it. He said hi back, but his mom, oh my god, his mom was so fucking mad. So that was the first time I ever got down. Like I said, I know you guys were expecting something different, probably like a fight from middle school or something, me fucking somebody up or me getting fucked up. But I said the first fight, and that was technically my first official fight. After that, it was like little fights here and there. Like this one time, this dude, it was again impatient ass motherfucker that didn't want to wait in line. This time it was kickball, and he swinged at me, and I matrixed the fuck out of it. He swinged, and I went, bah, got up, and I swing back at him, and I don't know how the fuck I even like dodged it. I don't know. I didn't even have that good of reflexes at the time. But yeah, so I dodged that hit, and then I hit him back. But after that, his older sister, because his older sister went there, his older sister stopped us and stuff like that before we got in trouble. But yeah, so it was like little fights here and there. If you guys want to hear those, I could tell you that I could tell you guys those too, because you know people like to fuck with me when I was younger because I was fat. So you know there's a lot of stories where people would fuck with me and stuff like that. Anyways. So that was the first time. I did want to tell you guys a different story. The story that I originally was going to tell you guys was a story that's kind of not really suited for YouTube. Just because it's kind of really are. Not more or less like... Actually, it is more or less like that. Basically, this girl got fingered next to me. Like real shit. Like, yeah, if you guys want to hear that story, if we hit 20 likes on this video, then I'll tell it at some point. I don't know when, but I'll tell it at some point. Whenever we hit 20 likes, just expect that video to come out anytime soon. But yeah, anyways though, if you guys do want to hear more stories like this, and if you guys want to hear the story about the girl that got fingered, Leave a like on this video. If we hit 20 likes, then I'll tell the story. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video that I'm gonna post next week. It's gonna be another BMX video. This time though, it's gonna be me getting more parts, or maybe even a new bike. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So next week's video is probably gonna be a BMX video. Anyways though, I appreciate you guys for your time and for watching this. If you guys want to see more videos like this, again, leave a like. I repeat myself so many times when it comes to that. I don't know why, it's annoying, I know. But yeah, leave a like, comment, any video suggestions, and subscribe if you are new. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. Follow me on all social medias, guys. Please follow me on all social medias. Not because I want followers, I don't really care about that. Just so you guys could get updated why I don't upload or when I am gonna upload. I know there's people who subscribe to me right now that don't really follow me on any social medias. I really recommend it just so you guys could know what's going on and why I haven't been able to upload. I know I'm late with this upload again because I had to catch up on schoolwork when I came back from Laughlin. So yeah, hopefully next week's video I could put it out on time for you guys, because you guys honestly deserve it with all the love you guys have been showing me on the recent videos. So yeah, just follow me on all social medias just to get updated when I am gonna upload and why I don't upload, and just to see some funny stuff or just to see some saucy ass pics. But yeah, links below for all of that good stuff for my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, not Snapchat because I don't really use Snapchat. So yeah, go follow those. Do me a favor. Catch you guys next week with a new video, and hopefully you guys enjoy that one too. And yeah, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
72 by the good folks.